into that thing. It's like
Things like...
right. I am concerned that so I am hoping I will
You can flatter...
Oh, I have far. Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See you.
So, Venti! Me here to help. But, though it gladdened...
Prince is a mischievous little...
Indeed. I have a performance. What would a kid...
Everyone knows...
What? These liars. That's a trick. The strings could... That'll help us. I'm unsure that...
Thank you. Oh, take this fish. It's little...
Have you heard?
Prince should be some... Prince should be some... Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. Remember...
Wow. See if you can... It must be difficult if you're anxious, if you run out of... Duh.
Prince should be somewhere around...
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak. Rebooting.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Take your pick. You'll find no second rate.
His senses are keener than we thought. He can't have gone far, though. Why not track him with your elemental sight? Next time, try creeping up from behind. Quietly, of course. Or, if you're feeling patient, use some fish as bait and catch him off guard.
Take your pick. You'll find no sin.
Rebooting.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Come take a look. There'll definitely be something that catches your eye.
Hard work is all there is.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Wind go with you.
Duh. Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Prince! Where did you go running off to?
We definitely...
Oh,
Looks like... And here are your ash... You found them! I dare oh. Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Have you heard? The Ryzen called
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Lisa, are you...
oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary...
Cool. Well,
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please, allow me, ma'am. I just took a rather important order. But if it's not too much trouble...
what's so urgent about this?
It came in at the last minute. Literally.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
Come in, take a seat.
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though. It's just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
So this is...
Have you come to rescue me? And all the time I've been working, if you'd taken any long...
Fear not!
Just as well. And be careful. I'll be waiting up...
I'll race you there!
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them in time.
Thank you, my friend. I'll put in a good word for you with the...
guide us. I swear by my sword!
There's no end to this. It's a fury. Run. Picked the wrong path.
Go and splash!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Mondstadt.
Power the ended Haishan!
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for Ad Astra. Are you okay? Paimon never met well. Paimon believes, and when the going gets tough, he said we won't find out what this journey. I don't. Although, where should we? Oh, you mean the go? You're right. After all, well, we've ruled out. Why don't we? Oh, let's see what she.
Oh, is there anything I can...
We wanted to ask.
Oh,
Great.
but the chance of success... It was in leaving, and all I had to after I'd escaped the... But, to my surprise, my journey that's right.
What a
Well,
Kanjo commission.
along with the other two, one of the obligations of the... Meanwhile, it doesn't feel good. What I mean to say is... and even if you did...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee... But if you really are set... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and...
You're right. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the.
The Alcor is the flagship.
Then there's no.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you.
Paimon?
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to...
You're not far off. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he
With this fine ship? Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for...
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing it.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the class?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their... There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's any... 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, and with Liu as savior...
But, wait a...
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this. It's a...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
Is there really such thing as a map?
When a vision bearer As for whether this shell...
Yep. And the way organizing the clash is my way of uncovering... So, if you don't have a vision, this is the
Yeah, we're...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say? In that case, if you...
You just want her to... What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get...
It seems like it will only be a...
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beta? Hello?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down? Well, I'd have a look at the clash as a Nobody wants...
Yeah.
Me? Only a former...
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most efficient...
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith cat. They tried to sneak past me under the cover. I planted a left hook on the skin. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade I told you. Oh no, I'm not saying I came out complete.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there. Are you...
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament...
Exactly.
This master of...
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling... You probably... He's got to be to the Ling Shan...
Forced to...
It's a type of breed. For example,
One time, he sent a challenger...
It sure is.
We're clear...
There's a tuition?
Of course.
But recently, though...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe...
Well, we have to...
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the...
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash tip? If so...
So, you're also...
You better believe it. From me? Obtaining a vision? No. I know how that's... I've passed in most people's, a vision.
You have so much self...
That's not important. I've also brought along Of course, I also put in a few good days. I see... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible...
Chinksa Village Arm. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the...
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
the one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting?
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situation.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon too! Put down Battle with Storm.
Whoa!
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, right. Your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can...
Oh, we're not here for that.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract...
But why would anyone...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero... Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision even though you don't. So Paimon thinks... In any case, looking at the competition, it's alright. It's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive. But I also...
Well, I fought my... So, come on. We all...
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet... You know, a lot of competitors came... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not so. I'm put...
Huh?
This is how Captain Beidou decides. At your...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna... We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Your opponent has fought. You may well be stronger than him. But this should not give you cause to lower your... Very well.
All right, that's an...
Your opponent in the I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My girl's at the...
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. The fury! We'll I'm sweat. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment, if you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, but mine, I lost interest. I've fought and...
Huh? You mean...
No, I did. Only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please come...
by the way...
Whether they'll be as tough, so don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around.
Ah, it's you! I myself...
maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered for giving my statue. Still, I'm
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal. His opponent was Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Ling Shun Clan Kung Fu. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell... Sorry, I shouldn't be...
Oh.
Thanks, I'll...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that you're not familiar, but you were quick to adapt and managed. In fact,
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to...
Not exactly. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior What's the matter?
If that is the case, I haven't
yeah!
It is true that I do not mean to flaunt my martial, given your talents.
Hang on.
Gathering intelligence. Besides our favorite
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is a come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating the element.
Hi, Mon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you since a young age, it is things of...
As crazy as...
My humble... To think a human could wield... And not to mention...
Hey, stop!
Could you perchance enlighten me? So then, my...
It's been a long... Honestly,
Perhaps such a... However, Of course, Now then.
Wind, hear me!
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and he relies entirely on the element of surprise to... In other words, as long as you please, save your thanks. If any, the world is a true...
You seem kind of...
I desire to know, and what influence... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your myth. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine in the outset. Not to mention, with...
She sounds less like...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But it goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma...
Sounds a lot like something...
Oh? Have you encountered the... With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too... the time...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Well, never mind. We can start by making... Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of the crux. We've seen many Now, I'd like to introduce our She strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere Wow!
I've been...
I'm sure everyone went, but today's final round. As for our other come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for no- Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to poke-
Wait a moment. Something... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the Traveler. Come...
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was...
No need to worry. The vision was the
Well, if I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
But
Come with me. I can...
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Eyes on me! The more the merrier. The first round's on me!
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and...
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one...
This has nothing to... Additionally, you're... In other words...
You...
But most disappointed, it appears that the vision...
Fine! I've had my eyes on...
Aha! So you...
I'd intended to win the after watching the semi-final. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still... After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, dude!
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Ha-ha!
No! Do it!
Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you... It's up to you.
No, no. No need for that.
Huh? Paimon?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell. After seeing you, come. Why don't you... I see. No matter.
Yeah, what's this?
The story begins with... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling.
Kazuha.
All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather...
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beta was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor. But still...
The one who stole... He knew he stood no... In which case, the...
Huh? If that's...
Paimon thought we'd...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor...
Yes, I believe... But the voyage to Innis... In fact...
Hold on a second. You're...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7... Suffice it to say that, in the meantime...
Paimon believes...
Thank you. One final word of...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. Now that I think about...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma. Oh, is that right? The fleet is near... Captain Beidou sent me...
Seems Beidou is...
Of course.
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you...
So there's another...
Well, I guess it's time for...
Okay.
Just following...
you final. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never. Don't look too serious. I'm only joking. You're. We set sail for the.
Anchors, away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. And it appears we...
You can blame your. Oh, the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone. Toma, these two.
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation...
Toma's resided on Rito for quite. If you run into any problems here, just.
No.
Good.
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to get.
Pharisees!
Now then, first things first. So we have to play by the rules. Even...
So close, so close! Stay cool! Whew, that was a tough fight! Steady now! It's the final stretch! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Steady now, it's the final stretch. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?